What's happening, guys? I'm coming through another video, and I got the pen and paper out for this video because I got a lot of solid points that I want to get across to you guys, and I don't want to forget about any of these because they're very good points. It's a very good video topic, and I know you guys are going to reflect a lot whenever I say these things back to your past with the narcissist, and you're going to understand things that much more. And that's what we're here to do. So basically, these are the types of people narcissists are attracted to. And to say it short and sweet before I get into these on a deeper level, we all know that narcissists are basically attracted to people that have a lot to offer. They're not so attracted to individuals who might be down on their luck in the current moment. They might use these individuals for sex and only sex, but the narcissist is going after somebody that has the most to offer every way around the board, because they need that narcissistic supply. There could be the best person, there could be the best human being on this planet with the purest heart. They might not have much, and the narcissist would choose somebody who has more to offer than this person, even though this person might have a lot of potential. The narcissist is going after individuals with the most supply, and if they're with that individual and there's another individual that comes along that has a little bit more to offer, they're not going to hesitate to change their mind to go with this person instead. It's just what they do. But anyways, I'm going to get into these on a deeper level. So, like I just mentioned, narcissists are attracted to people who are impressive in some type of way. Whether it's your career, because when it comes to your career, that's all going to depend on how much money you make. It could be hobbies, talents. You could be extremely talented when it comes to a sport or something like this. The narcissist could see that as impressive. They see that as more attention for them. Let's say you're a star hockey player. You play for the Q. You play for the NHL. The narcissist, best believe, they want you for that. And could you imagine this? Could you imagine the rapper Drake or something like that? Do you know how many girls do you guys think Drake would get if he wasn't a rapper and he was just an average guy working at an average job? What do you guys think? Take the rap game away, take all his money. What do you think? Exactly. That narcissists go after these individuals who have talents and like hobbies. You play a professional sport, you make money, you're going to attract these types of individuals. That's who they want. And they're also attracted to people for their friendships or their family. Once again, it's more supply for them. It's more friends, it's more people that's going to be close to them and give them love. And they don't even love these individuals back. They just want the friendships you have with the family you have to receive the love for themselves, with maybe putting on a front like they care for the family or something like this, but really they're just there for the supply. So these are all individuals that narcissists are attracted to. And narcissists are also attracted to people who make the narcissist feel good. And obviously everybody wants somebody that's going to make them feel good, but like, narcissists don't feel good about themselves, so they need somebody to make them feel good, if that makes sense. They can't make themselves feel good, so they need somebody who's just going to overly compliment them with their hand out. That's the type of person a narcissist needs. They love people pleaser type of people, and these individuals are targeted. These individuals are seen as weak. That's a mistake that a lot of us probably made. I made these mistakes in the past. I wanted the best for the people that I was in relationships with, and I just gave too much too soon. And you pay a heavy ass price for doing that. And I didn't even see myself as a people pleaser, but when I look back, I was definitely doing people pleaser type of things. Just being too available, doing too much, just living for somebody else almost. Not entirely, but a lot. And you can't make those mistakes. Somebody else who narcissists are attracted to is anyone who reflects on them well. So, and anybody who sees them good in their eyes. The narcissist wants people to see them as good. They're attracted to these types of people. They're not attracted to woke people who see them for who they are. Even though secretly deep down they are, they just know it's not going to last. They know they need somebody who doesn't see them for who they really are. They need to be able to trick every single person that they're with. And the smarter you get, the more the narcissist probably is going to become distant to you. That's just the truth. Whenever I wasn't woke, but I still was who I am right now, like I was basically, the only difference between me right now and my younger self would be the fact that I'm woke, the fact that I have knowledge, the fact that I'm much smarter and much more knowledgeable. I was still, my appearance was basically the same, but like what's different is the fact that I'm woke. My mindset changed. These individuals are now going to stay away from you because they can't be around you. You're just way too smart for them. So they're basically attracted to people who are the best, who look the best, who have things going for them, that aren't the smartest at the same time, that are dumb enough to fall for who they are. And lastly, narcissists are attracted to people who validate their feelings, overlook their flaws, which yes, we should accept people for who they are, but this is something different because flaws of the narcissist are just above and beyond. Every single person has flaws. No one's perfect. But the flaws of the narcissist is something entirely different. Would we even call those flaws? It's just unacceptable. That's all it is. So people who will overlook their unacceptable behavior, in other words. And one who will not leave during the narcissistic abuse. Someone who will tolerate their bullshit behavior. And speaking for myself on this one, and I know a lot of you guys can probably relate to this too, this is one of the main reasons why I've been discarded. I never got discarded because I was never good enough for the narcissist. I was never discarded because I wasn't a talented or outgoing guy who had a lot going for him, who had a lot of good people in his life. One of the main reasons I got discarded was because of how smart I was. Every time. They discard you before you can catch on to them. That's why you get to a certain point with these individuals. I look back, and for those of you guys that watch my channel all the time or heard the story about past exes I've been with, I got discarded like 6 or 7 different times by this one person. And when I look back and realize on that situation, I got discarded before we could proceed any further with the relationship. So we got to a certain point where you see them at their best in the beginning stages. It gets so far, boom, you're cut off. Discarded for a long time. You might get back together again somewhere down the line, a little bit later. It's almost like it's all over against the beginning stages. Things are good, things are fresh. You get to a certain point, boom, discarded. This person knew I was too smart, and it was the truth. It was. Like, I basically got fooled in the early beginning stages before shit could get really real. That's my young self. Nowhere close to where I'm at right now. This was over 5 years ago. Over. In between 5 and 10 years ago, in between that period, was where this went down. I was just too young, too inexperienced, and with what I was being presented with was just too good to turn down. But you get to a point where you understand these individuals and you see all this for what it is, you have to turn it down because you know the end result. If you want that same end result, I mean, if you don't want that same end result, don't take what they're offering. And guess what? I didn't. I learned my lesson. What you might present with me might be good right now in the beginning. Things might be good for a while, but guess what? I want something that's actually going to last. I want something that actually has some worth attached to it. Not something you're just going to give me and then it's a waste of time. Like, screw that. I ain't for that. So, if you have any brains at all, you might have been discarded because you're too smart. Narcissists will not stick around individuals who they know will not put up with their bullshit. And certain girls I've talked to in the past, not even just one, there's more than one, stopped talking to me because they knew they weren't good enough. They weren't good enough because they are a narcissist. They ain't good enough because they actually have nothing to offer. And they know I ain't gonna put up with it. I set boundaries in like relationships I've been in different connections I've been in with other girls. I literally set boundaries, and it's nothing too serious. It's just regular boundaries. Narcissists cannot follow regular boundaries. You're not setting this. It's not like they have to be the whole fucking part and not one flaw. It's not like that. They can't even do what's right. That's the thing. They need somebody much lower than themselves who is actually going to put up with the insidious person that they really are on the inside. That's why don't ever see somebody as lucky because they have a certain significant other. I'll never be fooled by that image or bullshit ever again in my life, because honestly, you see certain people and it's like, wow, like that guy is like super lucky to have that girl. Like, wow. No, he is not lucky. Do you know what the fuck she is? No, you don't. That's why you think he's lucky. He's not lucky. And no one is lucky to have her. Same thing vice versa. You might see a girl and think, wow, that girl's lucky to have that guy. No, she's not. Because you don't know that guy. You just see the image on the outside. You don't actually know that guy. Don't ever think somebody is lucky, because there are some pretty messed up looking relationships on the outside, and you can't understand how somebody got this person. Understand that something's fishy. Every single time. Every single time. There is a reason why people who look on the outside like much better than somebody that they're with. There's a reason that that's going on. AKA, this is narcissism. So, don't ever second guess that what you see on the outside, because you don't actually know what's going on the inside with these individuals. And most likely, maybe the better looking person is with this person, but the good looking person is abusing the other person, and they're putting up with it because of how good that this person looks. That's what's going on. Seriously. So, I'm going to cut this video short. I got nothing left to say on this topic. But I do got another video, so I will jump to that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys can relate to this video. I know for a fact you can. If you had to go back and watch this video a second time, do so. I will be back with another video.